Hey everyone, welcome back to Micro Adventures, Mexico edition. Ali here. We have got an awesome full body workout. We are going to really target the obliques and the outer glutes today. I'm super excited about this class. I hope you love it. We're going to kick things off on one white spring. And just as a reminder, always listen to your body. So take any options you need to, skip anything you need to. Let's get it going. We are going to begin in a plank. So hands to the front platform, toes to your carriage. Just go ahead and find a nice strong plank. I like to point my thumbs forward, knuckles wrap to the floor. And then lift the space between your shoulder blades, turn on your legs, squeeze your abs super tight. We're going tap dancing bear. So keep the hips level, tap your left toes to the floor, back to the carriage, tap the right toes to the floor, back to the carriage, and then it's a dancing bear. So both knees are gonna drive towards the right shoulder as the carriage slides in, lengthen back out through center, swivel the hips, both knees drive in towards the left shoulder, lengthen back out through center, hold the hips level, give me those taps. So we tap left, tap right, and then we hit our dancing bear. Ooh, right away you should feel your entire body getting warm. Don't be surprised if you start to shake, if you start sweating on this very first move. We've got just 15 seconds left to go in this tap dancing bear. See if you can slowly get through just one more. You've got side saddle bicycles up next. So you'll meet me in a side saddle position seated on top of your carriage, feet off to the side. In 4, in 3, 2, let's go side saddle. So have a seat. Right away, I want you to hinge back so you feel your abs engaged before we even begin moving. Hands behind the head. From here, we're gonna do some bicycles. So we're gonna twist as we lift one knee. We'll come up through center, heart space is lifted, twist to the other side. So keep going here side to side. If it's a little too intense with the hands behind the head, hands across the chest will be just a little bit more friendly. Focus on this rotation through the waistline. Right, you're twisting and driving your shoulder towards the knee. For more intensity, a couple different options. You can hinge back even further until the feet float, and you can do these bicycles here. Whew, super tough. You can also keep the feet down, but you can do this twist with the arms above your head, and that is gonna make things a little bit more intense. Right, as you create this long lever, you're gonna feel your abs fire up right away. We've got just 13 seconds to go here. Teaser for the right oblique is up next. Hands to the high handlebars, right foot over left. Let's go 5. Let's go 4. Keep going with your bicycles. Here's 3, 2, teaser. Hands to the high handlebars, thumbs forward, right foot steps in front of left. And my toes are kind of at a diagonal across the carriage. Slowly start to send the carriage out. Right? Stabilize your upper body in place. Now just squeeze the right oblique, drive your right hip up and over the right shoulder, lengthen out. Focus on this side body crunch. So you're piking through the right side waist, lengthen back out. And this next one, let's take it in just halfway and hold. Feel that pinch in the right oblique. Give me a little pulse, little pulse. Small and controlled. You're here for 4, 3, 2, back to full range of motion. Keep going here. Let's go 15 seconds, friends. We're coming down to our knees and our hands next. We have a twisted push-up cobra combo. Knees down, hands to the front platform in 4, in 3, 2, 1. So knees down, hands to the front platform. Keep the swivel of your hips so your right oblique is slightly facing the floor. You're gonna give me 1 push up here and then 1 cobra. So it is a twisted push up cobra, which means you have just enough swivel in your hips that you feel your right oblique still working a little bit harder than the left side. Right? And if the cobra or the push up isn't working for you, you can stick with just one or the other. Right? You always have options in your workout, and that's what's really important, is that you're doing something where you're able to find your best form, right? So it's 1 twisted push-up, 1 twisted cobra, or maybe you're just sticking with one of those moves. We've got a side plank right up next. And we're gonna start warming up our left outer glutes. It's gonna be super good, friends. In 5, right forearm to the front platform. In 4, 3, 2, side plank. Right forearm to the front platform. Left foot, hand to that high handlebar. Lift your hips up. Roll your left hip forward so it stacks directly over the right hip. Float your left leg. I want you to flex your left foot. Heel and toes are pointed the same line in space, and your belly button and your toes face the same direction. Squeeze that left leg up nice and high. Keep lifting through the right oblique. You should feel your left glute start to fire here. Now take that leg down. Big lift up. So maybe you are able to float the leg to hip height. Maybe you're able to tap those toes down to that rail. Keep lifting the right oblique away from the floor. Oh my word. Whew. In 4, lift and hold. In 3, 2, lift it up, hold right here. Little pulses, little pulses. I hate me too right now. Keep lifting, keep lifting. Yes, you can. Focus in 10 seconds. We're going 1 red spring, right foot front platform, left foot carriage. We're going squats. You've got 4, 3, 2, 1, quickly. 1 red, right foot to the front platform, left foot to the carriage, feet inside the straps if you have them. Get some space here. Sink down into your squat, like halfway, 3/4 of the way, hold. Here we are, hold. From here, I want you to work evenly through both legs. Give me a little flare of those knees out, hold. Little flare, hold. Strong through the core. Little flares of the knees, little flare, hold. Good, let's go 4. Oh my word, let's go 3, 2, 1. Sink down to your lowest point in your squat. Drive through your heels. Squeeze your glutes slowly and with control. Lift it up. So, outer glutes, obliques, I feel like are those places where when they start to burn, it like burns so good, but it's also like mentally just all consuming. You can't think or focus on anything else, which means we are so present, which is such a beautiful thing, depending on your perspective. All right, in 4, take it down halfway, 3/4 of the way, hold. 3, 2, halfway, 3/4 of the way, hold. Okay, find those little flares in the knees out, hold. Little flare, hold. So it's a little flare and a pause to really squeeze the outer glutes, right? I'm not just moving my knees, I'm actually rotating my entire thigh bone out. And that's coming from the muscles in the sides of the glutes, right? Your gluteus medius. Don't let the carriage drift in. Here's 4, here's 3, 2, sink down to your lowest point first. Drive through your heels, squeeze your glutes, strong core, slowly lift up. Can you send the carriage out 1 more inch here? Don't let the knees collapse. 20 seconds to go. Standing outer thighs are on deck. Your focus is gonna be your left leg, okay? Let's go 10 more seconds. How slow can you go on the squat? Can you linger at the bottom? Can you maybe throw in a few more knee flares? Why not? We go standing outer thighs in 3, 2, slowly stand up. Now hinging forward at your hips, press your carriage out. Find your furthest extension. Focus on that left leg. Seal down the outer edge of the left foot. And normally this is a double leg exercise, but we're gonna do this on both sides. And I want you to focus on the leg pushing the carriage out. Okay, so my body weight is even between both feet. I'm sealing down the outer edges of both feet, but I'm really concentrating on that push with the left leg, right? And where you put your attention is where your energy is gonna flow. So if you focus on the left leg, it's gonna work harder. Core sandwich here, maybe one hand to the front of the core, one hand to the low back. Okay, this is gonna be the second to last exercise we do on this left leg. So focus on getting that burn. Okay, here's the deal. We are gonna be doing a leg press with our bungee in about 60 seconds. Bungee on the longest setting is usually good. If you don't have it on the longest setting, it means you're probably gonna be scooting further past your front platform than where I'm gonna set up. If you don't have a bungee, you can do the leg press with your carriage. Keep going with your outer thighs, but if you end up doing the leg press with the carriage, right, you're gonna lay down just the same. You'll just be pushing the carriage. Hold your outer thighs in 3, in 2, send the carriage out, hold it right here. We're still in this exercise. Give me a little pulse. Give me a little pulse. Pulse that left leg. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh my God, my right leg's feeling it too. Keep pressing for 4, for 3, for 2, full range, 10 seconds. We're going leg press with the bungee. You know all your options. We'll step back off the machine, bungee on the left foot in 3, 2, 1. So step back, grab your bungee. You're gonna lie down on your right hand side. You're facing in towards your machine. Bungee wraps around the arch of the left foot. Lie all the way down onto the right side. And you're gonna wanna get like really close to your micro. And then we'll go leg press here. So for setup, bottom leg can be bent. That's actually how I have mine, but your left hip needs to stack directly over the right hip. As you bend your left knee, I want the left knee to stop in front of the left hip, and then look down at your heel. Is your heel beneath your knee? Do you need to scoot closer to the machine? You want a 90-degree bend in the left knee. Now push through the left heel, slowly send it out. If you need more resistance, you're scooting towards your back platform. If you need less resistance, you're scooting past the front platform, right? And this should burn right away. Just stabilizing your leg, hovering over the bottom leg, you should feel the outer glute working a ton here. In 4, we're gonna send it out and hold. In 3, 2, send the left leg out, close to straight, but a soft bend in the knee. Lock in through the core. From here, lift the leg up an inch, down an inch. Now do not rotate your toes up towards the sky. Keep your toes pointed straight forward. You're even thinking about lifting a little bit more through the heel if necessary. Here's 4, core strong. Here's 3, 2, hold, bring that leg back in line, bend through the knee, go back to your leg press, back to your leg press. Think about pushing through your heels, squeeze the base of your glute to stretch out through the bungee, resist right back in. Good, keep going here. Stay in this leg press. Like I said, this is the finisher on your left leg. So short and sweet, but that doesn't mean it doesn't pack a punch. In 4, send the leg out and hold. In 3, 2, send the left leg out and hold. Give me up an inch, back down an inch. Up an inch, back down an inch. Yes, I know your butt is talking to you. Keep going, maybe give it a little tap on the side. Here's 4, here's 3. Back to your leg press in 2, back to your leg press. Final 15 seconds, I promise. We are going one weight spring. It is a twisted super crunch with straight arms. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's go 3, 2, 1 weight spring. Change your springs. Come to the back of the machine, seated on the back platform. Heels hook into the rail or toes under your strap. Arms extend straight out in front of heart center. Chest is lifted. From here, we're gonna go ahead and twist to one side with straight arms as the legs extend out away from us. Come back through center, squeeze, 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 and then twist to the other side. And then let's go ahead, wrap your fingers together. You're gonna keep your index finger pointed, your thumbs pointed. So you're making a little pistol with your hands here, right? We're gonna go ahead and take it to one side, and this is gonna make it just a little bit more intense through your obliques. Trust me on that. Squeeze the inner thighs together. That's also gonna help stabilize your hips so that we're really twisting through the waistline. Oh my word. If you start to feel this in your hip flexors, hands behind your thighs, right? The beauty of doing this workout with you is that you guys get to hear my honest reaction to how I feel about it. Josiah keeps himself pretty quiet, but I imagine he's having a lot of the same emotions and thoughts that you are. We're gonna go just 15 seconds here. Headed up front. So quick transition, teaser, left oblique. Hands to your high handlebars, left foot over right. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, hustle forward, teaser. Hands to high handlebars, left foot in front, right toes tucked behind your left heel. Thumbs forward, knuckles down, push down into the handlebars, lock your chest over the front platform, slowly slide the legs out, right? Stop before your hips drop, right? So we're not sinking through the hips. And then pike left hip over the left shoulder. And then slowly back out. So knees can stay really bent the whole time here. If your legs are longer, you're probably gonna need to keep the knees bent. These handlebars aren't very tall, right? And I actually sometimes have my back heel lifted, right? So don't worry too much about the feet. This machine's pretty small, so it makes it hard to really set things up the way you would on a Mega. Let's bring it in halfway here, hold, give me those little pulses. Whoo, for 10, 9, 8, you're pulsing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, back to full range, 10 seconds. We come down to the knees and the hands. We got our twisted push-up cobra combo in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it on down. Hands to the front platform, knees to the carriage, little bit of a swivel in the hips. So left oblique still facing the floor. We go 1 push-up, right? And then we go 1 cobra. So as we extend back, we bend through the elbows, rise back up. And you're gonna feel the left oblique like crazy stabilizing you on that cobra. When you do your push-up, try to keep your eyes looking down at the floor in front of you so that you're able to lower through the chest rather than lowering through the face. Okay, so think about down through the chest as you hit your push-up, stabilize through the left oblique as you hit your twisted cobra. Okay, super fun. We are getting into our side plank next with the little warm-up for the right glute. This is so good. It'll be left forearm to the front platform, knees to your carriage in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Side plank right away. So left forearm down, right hand to your high handlebar, lift your hips away from the floor, push down into the left forearm. You should feel your left oblique. Good, now extend the right leg out, roll the right hip forward so it stacks right over the left, flex the foot, lift the foot up to hip height, and then slowly lower down. Maybe your toes tap the machine, maybe not, and lift back up. Left oblique is stabilizing the entire time here. You can use your right hand to push down into the handlebar in front of you or your front platform to help you stabilize. Oh, and it's so simple, but it burns the right glute so good. Whoo, buddy. In 4, lift it up and hold. In 3, 2, lift it up, hold. Give me those little pulses. I don't know why I keep saying woo, buddy. Why is that my go-to when things start to burn? I'm watching the clock, don't worry. We are going to stand up. It is standing outer thighs. 1 red spring, left foot to your front platform. In 4, in 3, 2, 1. Change your springs, 1 red. So this time, left foot front platform, right foot carriage, standing outer thighs. And the focus is our right leg, right? The one we just worked. So hinging forward at the hips, pressing it out, really find your edge. Push down through the outer edge of that right foot. Absorb the spring tension as you come in. So I almost think the resist in is more important than the push out. Regardless, we're not using momentum. You're using the strength of your leg and your determination, your willpower to push the carriage out, to stretch out those springs, and then resist back in. Okay, so if you need more resistance, you want your feet on the inner edges of the carriage and the platform. If you need less resistance, right, you can use that strap and slide it further out, and as your foot gets further down the carriage, you're gonna get a little less resistance. So you can fine tune this to get exactly what you need. Right, and you want to be feeling a deep burn in the glute, maybe a little tremor, a little shake, okay? If you're not there yet, I want you to slow things down. I want you to pause where you feel it most intensely in your muscles, because that's where it's most challenging for you. In 4, we're going to take it out and hold. In 3, 2, send it out, hold. Don't lock out your knees, strong core. Give me that little pulse with the right leg. Focus on the right leg. Yes, you can. Little pulse, little pulse, little pulse, little pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Stay with me. We're not done. Here's 4, 3, 2, pause, slowly resist in. Full range of motion. Okay, we're gonna get into our leg press with the bungee, right? And remember your options if you don't have the bungee, you just do the leg press with the carriage. We'll be stepping back off of our machine in under 10 seconds. We're going leg press with the bungee in 4, 3, 2, 1. So step back to the floor. You're lying down on your left-hand side, right foot to the bungee, and you want to get really close to your micro. So like hug up to your micro. From here, right hip is stacked over the left. Start with the right knee in front of your right hip. Right foot is flexed. Look down and make sure your right heel is beneath the knee. You've got a 90-degree bend. You should have resistance here in this 90-degree bend. Now push through the right heel. Use your glute to stretch out the bungee. and then resist in. Okay, so because the side of your right glute doesn't want to probably do any more work, what's going to happen is your body's going to want to kind of roll back. Your hips going to want to open, your toes are going to want to flare towards the ceiling. So I want you to be really vigilant and aware of that. Keep the right hip in this closed position. That means it's stacked over the left hip. You can even place your right hand on top of your hip to make sure it's staying stacked over the left hip. Good, head can be lowered all the way down. You can prop your head up with your hand, but we're gonna send the right leg out almost straight and hold. From here, keep the toes pointed forward. We're gonna lift up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Remember, if you need more resistance closer to the back platform, you're here for 4. You're here for 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg steady, bend through the knee, slowly resist in. Full range of motion, keep going with your leg press. I'm really proud of you. Stay here. This is where we're gonna finish out our right leg. And you've worked too hard to stop right now, right? That's the last thing you would do. In 4, send the leg out and hold. In 3, 2, send the leg out, hold. Give me that little lift, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Listen, you're here for 4, for 3, for 2, back to full range. 13 seconds, your finisher is on deck. We're going 1 black spring. You heard me right, 1 black spring. It's gonna be a reverse floor plank in 3, 2, 1 black spring. Change your springs, toes on the floor in front of your front platform, hands to your carriage. So you're a little more stable on the black spring, great. From here, feet hip distance apart, push down through the palms, dome your upper back, lift your abs up and in. We're going cross-body mountain climbers. So right knee across towards left elbow, step it back. Left knee, right elbow, step it back. Now, this is one of the moves where I want you to pick up the tempo a little bit. Keep your carriage steady. Don't look back towards your knees. Look towards number 3. Whew. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Here's the deal. You're under 30 seconds to finish out your class. If you need to slow down the tempo, slow down the tempo. If you need to hold plank, but do not give up. This is where we finish, okay? This is everything you've got. Your final 15 seconds and you are out the door. Push harder right here because this move is our finisher. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Child's pose. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome job. I want you to take a deep breath in. And a full breath out, let it go. Let's gently make our way up to a comfortable seat. Let's roll out those shoulders a few times. Thank you so, so much for being here, for pushing so hard. I hope you loved this class today. As always, if you have any feedback, you can always comment below the video. Let me know. I love hearing from you guys. And let's take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, circle sweep, arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. You are so, so amazing. I love y'all so much. I hope to have you back in class real soon.